Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another live Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. How the heck you guys doing today? Listen, man, they brought back EXEGGUTOR in the Indigo Disc DLC, and although he did get some small buffs, there was one buff that he got that can make for the perfect strategy, and that was the addition of Expanding Force. If we take in DD to set up the Psychic Terrain and Ninetales to set up the Sun, slap on Growth and EXEGGUTOR, and bam, we created the ultimate Sun Sweeper. Today, we're going to be taking on Bacher, and here's going to be the teams that we use in today's video. And as always, there's going to be a rental code at the end of the video, so stick around for that. Don't forget to drop a like on today's video. Let's see if we can get this video to 50 likes. Be sure to subscribe for more Pokemon content from myself. Listen, man, we're on our way to 5,000 subscribers right now, and I promise you won't regret it. And last but not least, let me know your guys' answers for the question of the day in the comments below, or a Pokemon you want to see us use. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching today's video, and let's jump into the battle. All right, as you guys can see on your screen today, we're going to be taking on Bacher, who has a pretty insane looking team. Definitely a big core around them. Has Pecharunt, has Dragonites. Gonna be kind of a tough matchup. But today, they're gonna lead off with the Hatterene. We're gonna lead off with Kurama the Ninetales. It's a pretty basic name for most Ninetales. And honestly, it's just so fitting though. But Ninetales is here. What the heck do? I have no absolute clue. I just know I need to get this thing out of here. That's for sure. Like, that's just number one, is I know I need to get this thing out of here. So I'm gonna go for a flamethrower just to kind of test the waters, see what I can get off against this thing. Gonna do some solid damage actually, and we get the burn. Oh, we get the burn, baby. I absolutely love that. So they're gonna go for the Trick Room. Super good play on their part. I just don't know what they have that's really slow on their team. I mean, maybe just the Hatterene itself. I'm not sure. But that's actually fine, because if I can just keep whittling this thing's damage down, I don't have that bad of a time. So if they were to switch, hypothetically, could they go into maybe the, who knows, maybe like the Araquanid? I don't know. I don't really know what they switch into, to be honest. I mean, either way, I'm just going to keep going for safe flamethrowers. So they are going to withdraw the Hatterene. That's perfectly fine with me, which means after this, I should have 2 turns of Sun left. So this is actually pretty good for us. I will admit this is pretty good for us. The only thing is I don't know. Are they going to go for the Sticky Web? Do they go for the Sticky Web? I don't have anything that can switch into this thing. I don't have anything that can switch into this thing at all. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. This kind of gets crazy. Wait a minute. Because this thing is kind of an issue. I could switch in Mighty Mouse. Actually, yeah, I'm going to go into Mighty Mouse. Now, Mighty Mouse isn't really... I mean, actually, now I'm kind of looking at it, Mighty Mouse actually kind of gives us a really good matchup. But they're probably going to go for possibly a Liquidation or a Sticky Web here. They do go for that Liquidation. It's not going to do a lot in the... Okay, so I may have just spoke a little too soon. In the Sun, that's actually insane damage, but let's go for a Rock Blast. They are going to get a Liquidation off. Unfortunate. But I will say here, we can go into... actually, I don't really have anything I can swap into. I might have to go into Bullarky. Bullarky might have to be the play. Yeah, let's send in Bullarky. I'm pretty sure that the Trick Room ends. It did not end. Oh, no. Okay, well, just to take a Liquidation, let's go into Bluey here. And we are Specs, though, so that's going to be the solid part about it. It's just, I don't know. Oh my gosh, the Trick Room actually kind of walls my strategy of what I'm trying to go for. But the speed is going to get heightened, which is going to be nice. They are going to go for that Liquidation. Shouldn't do too much. Yeah, it's going to literally do nothing. I should have swapped. I should have definitely swapped into the what's it called. But the good thing is here is looking at his team, he doesn't have a lot that wants to come in and take a Hydro Steam. Maybe the Dragonite. But I'm going to go for a Hurricane here just because I do want to hit everything else really hard on his team. He could possibly go Dragonite here. I think that's going to be the Hatterene. Yeah, it's going to be the Hatterene. Okay, so we are Choice Specs. So as long as we can land this Hurricane, which we do, we're Specs. Yeah, that's perfect. So it's going to put it in burn range. That's absolutely amazing. Oh, wait a minute. Do you get taken out by the burn? You don't. Ooh, okay, so this means I need to land this hurricane, and I need to land it bad. I need to land it bad, because I don't want to get set up by another trick room. Another trick room would literally be the worst thing on this earth. We do land the hurricane. That's absolutely perfect. Good for us. Now, I'm almost going to say this, but I kind of needed the sun to go away. I needed the sun to go away like yesterday. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the core of... Actually, now that Hattereen's gone, it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice of what we can do. So the sun is still here, so we might as well utilize it. Our speed is going to be raised, which means a Hydro Steam is going to hurt hard. But basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get EXEGGUTOR in to where it can sweep a lot of things. It's probably going to be Terra Normal Dragonite. That's going to be like 100% a thing. But B, I'm trying to get it to where I can get Expanding Force in against the... like actually his team, except Araquanid's kind of here still, and Araquanid's kind of scary. Let's get a big Hydro Steam off. How many turns of sun are there still? Okay, so there's one turn of Harsh Sunlight. Oh, no, I almost ran. I did not want to run, but I do want to get a Hydro Steam. I'm Specs. Actually, that's not bad for us. Can we land this Hurricane? No, of course. Why would we not land a Hurricane? No, I swear. It was too good to be absolute true. It was too good to be absolute true. Okay, well, the good thing is at least we outspeed. At least we outspeed this Pokemon. So at least that's a thing. But I do want to go. I'm gonna go for a Hurricane again. I have to. I've choice Specs. How much is this? That's doing nothing. Oh, brother, this is not good. This is not good. Okay, well, the good thing is here is if I'm looking at it right, let me look at, because we might be able to get in, the, what's it called? My boy, my absolute boy. We might be able to get in Terrakion, one of the two, because he is banded and he should be able to he's going to be able to outspeed this thing, which is going to be nice. So a big Stone Edge, I think Stone Edge on it would be nice. But what I'm going to do here now is I'm actually going to go into Brain Box. Actually, you know what? Let's bring in Kurama. Let's bring in Kurama. And the reason why I want to bring in Kurama is because I can at least get the sun in. And if we can get the sun up in here, it would be nice. But the best part is we're also going to outspeed this thing, and then we can memento it. We can memento, which is going to be the big part. The question is, oh, they're going to Terra. Okay, so this is going to be hopefully good for us, depending what they are. Are they Terra Fighting? Terra Fairy. That is absolutely perfect, because now I can just bring in Terrakion, who can go in for Iron Head. And we're choice banded. It should be able to take this thing out. So that's going to be nice. So they are going to go for that Alluring Voice. Is that going to take us out? No, that's not even doing half to us. That's going to be nice. That's nice. The only thing is EXEGGUTOR may be a little bit useless. Maybe a little bit useless. You know what? Man. I got a memento. I have to memento. I absolutely have to memento this thing. So we are going to drop the special attack on it harshly, which is going to be nice. So at least its special defense is built up. But the good thing is we can at least bring in the absolute boy, because they're not going to swap out. There's no way they swap out. Oh, wait a minute. I'm adamant. I am adamant on my Terrakion. That could post an issue. I might have to Terra Fairy, actually. I might have to Terra Fairy. Yeah, I got a Terra Fairy, and I gotta go for the absolute Iron Head. I have to go for the absolute Iron Head. And the thing is, if they switch out here, not the end of the world, because then we can just bring in our, we can bring in the, what's it called? So they are gonna withdraw the Cyrus. They are going to withdraw. Okay, so we did scare them out a little bit. They're going to go into Saucery, which that's an amazing name. But they are going to go to Pecharunt, which an Iron Head's still going to hurt hard. An Iron Head is going to absolutely hurt hard. So my thing is now is we need to bring in EXEGGUTOR. Now EXEGGUTOR definitely needs to come in. Well, not now, but go into our, what's it called? So, unfortunately, we are wasting turns. Wow, that didn't do anything. That didn't do anything. That's how you can tell that this thing is just mad defensive. So, let's go ahead and go into the Indeedee. And then, once Indeedee comes in, I don't want to risk a Malignant Chain. That's my only beef. That is my only beef. Yeah. But they are going to go for the nasty plot here. So the good thing is here is at least we're going to be able to outspeed this thing with an Expanding Force. The Expanding Force is going to at least be able to outspeed this thing. So let's go for that Expanding Force. We do land the Expanding Force. How much is that going to do to this thing? Gonna one-shot it. There we go. Huge threat out of the way. That's absolutely perfect. That is just literal perfect. That is exactly what we needed. That is exactly what we needed. Now, but unfortunately, if they do go back into the, if they go into Cyrus, which is going to be this thing, that's not going to be great. But I am going to, you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to go into EXEGGUTOR. I'm going to go into EXEGGUTOR. And the reason why I want to go into EXEGGUTOR is because this thing doesn't have anything to take us on. Maybe like Alluring Voice. But I gotta try and get EXEGGUTOR as high as I can. So they are going to Calm Mind here. Not the worst thing for us. Can we get the... Actually, this might be a Terrakion game. This might be a Terrakion game. But I do want to get the growth out. I do want to get the growth off because an Expanding Force is going to be nice. So let's get that growth out. I think I can live one hit, and I just don't know how much we're going to do with an Expanding Force. That's the only kicker. That is the only kicker. But the good thing is at least we can stop the Dragonite a little bit. We can at least stop the Dragonite a little bit. It is a 4-4 game, so this is close, man. We're already 13 minutes in. Question is it going to go down to timer? Is this going to be a game that goes down to timer? Okay, so they are going to withdraw the Meloetta, and they're going to go into Bubbles. Solid play on my opponent's part. Definitely a solid play on my opponent's part. We are going to get the growth off. I just don't know how much this is going to do to the Araquanid. That's my only thing. Let's go for an Expanding Force. See how much it's going to do. There is the Psychic Terrain is up. How much is that doing? Come on. Oh! Oh! EXEGGUTOR! Oh, that's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And the best part is he doesn't have a lot he can send in. He does not have a lot because, yes, I will admit, we are going to be a little bit slower. But I'll tell you what, man. He doesn't have anything that can one-shot this guy. And that's the best part about it. Petrarunt's gone. And now an Araquanid's gone as well. So, ooh, okay. All right, Badger Mole. That's going to be the Excadrill. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. I'm going to go for a Giga Drain here. He probably should outspeed us, I imagine. I imagine Excadrill does outspeed us, but I don't think he's going to have anything that one-shots us completely. And the good thing is we're at +2 special attack, which means we should get a good chunk of health back because it's going to be effective. They're going to go for the sub. We should be able to break this sub, so I'm not sure why the sub. I'm honestly not sure of why the sub, but hey, you know what? We'll take your health, pal. We'll take the health, pal. He's just trying to see what he can get out. He's just trying to see what he can get off. Okay, pal. Okay. All right, listen. EXEGGUTOR's here, and he's not taking none of this slander. All right, they're going to go for the sub again. Are they going to be like a weird, like, Endeavor set? That's what I'm curious about. Are they going to be like a weird Endeavor set? Well, the good thing is I have Terrakion that can just straight up wall that boy. The Meloetta. So they have Meloetta, Excadrill, and Dragonite left. Okay. I'll tell you what, bro. Pine Nuts is getting it in. Pine Nuts he's here and he means business, brother. I don't know why they're setting up all these substitutes. Maybe they have like Endeavor or something, I can imagine. But then Endeavor really isn't. I don't know what they're doing with Badger Mole. Badger Mole's really an interesting one. Yeah, they're gonna go for the sub again. I'm not sure what they're doing, man. I'm really not sure what they're doing. Are they maybe like stalling out the... Oh, maybe they're stalling out the psychic terrain. That could be a good play, actually. Yeah, the weirdness is gonna go away. Oh, that's a good play, actually. That's a really good play on my opponent's part. But I still have Giga Drain here, and Giga Drain's doing just fine. So they are gonna Earthquake here. That's not gonna do literally anything to us. Yeah, we're gonna get that health back, buddy. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, and we're gonna get that absolute health back, brother. We're gonna get that absolute health back. Oh, you love it. And the best part is they're gonna go into Meloetta. They're gonna Calm Mind, right? They go into Meloetta, they Calm Mind. Perfectly fine with me. You wanna know why that's perfectly fine with me? It's because we can swap right into Terrakion. Cyrus is gonna come in. Now, a Calm Mind just looks way too obvious. Calm Mind just looks way too obvious. So, actually, yeah, I'm gonna send in Belarkey now. I send in Belarkey now. That's just free. That's just absolutely free. It's just literally free. How did I get so out of frame? Oh wait, I think my camera moved, that's why. Yeah, but they are gonna Calm Mind. We predicted that. We're gonna be able to outspeed. We're Terra Fairy. That means no dragon type shenanigans from the Dragonite. Brother, this was an absolute masterclass. So let's go ahead and hit that Quicko Iron Headsy. Yes, sir. And they probably swap out into Dragonite. They 100% probably swap out into Dragonite, but that's fine because then I swap into the I swap into Indeedee. I swap into Indeedee, which means that there's gonna be no what's it called. So let's get that Iron Head off. You're gonna do some solid damage, actually. I might stay in, actually. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go into Indeedee. I'm gonna go into Indeedee. And the reason why I want to go into Indeedee is I do have Dazzling Gleam, which is gonna be nice. And then on top of that, I just hope it doesn't have Dragon Dance. If it has Dragon Dance, that's gonna be an issue. It has Roost. Okay. So it's good to know that it has Roost. But I will stall you all day if that's what you want, pal. There is not a single thing that can save you. And whatever you're going to lock yourself into here, hope it's worth it. Hope it's worth it. They are going to withdraw Drago. Okay. Well, I don't know if the switching is really going to help you. I don't know if the switching does help. But that's perfectly fine with me. Because now I'm just free to Expanding Force. Gonna outspeed, gonna get a big Expanding Force off. How much is that gonna do? Solid chunk of damage. Big solid chunk of damage. They're gonna go for the Psychic here. Indeedee's not having any of that. Indeedee is not having any of that. Special defense, we might be having some of that. We might be having some of that. But there's a Pokemon in the back here that just absolutely doesn't care. And his name is EXEGGUTOR. His name is EXEGGUTOR, and EXEGGUTOR doesn't care about your Psychic. And you know what's actually kind of funny, though, is Indeedee actually took a lot from that. Indeedee actually took a lot from that, but they are going to go for the Psychic here. That's going to do a solid amount of damage. Solid amount of damage, actually. All right, let's see how much an Expanding Force, though, from EXEGGUTOR can do. I am leftover, so I am at least gaining some health back. So that's at least good. Yeah. Yeah, Expanding Force. Oh, yeah, Shadow Ball. I don't live that one. We'll be seeing you back in the lobby, buddy. We'll be seeing you back. All right. Okay, now we have to actually get a little bit of methodical here. Now we kind of have to get a little bit of methodical. Because he does have the... I have to go into Belarkey. I do have to go into Belarkey, and I do have to smack him with that Iron Head here. I do have to smack him with that Iron Head here. Hopefully, yep, they're gonna withdraw. That's perfectly fine. As long as I guess, as long as if I really want to be that guy, all I have to do is just kind of stay alive, and it's a solid W. Like, realistically. Because I don't think this thing's gonna have anything that can take out my Terrakion. So let's just go for another Iron Head here. We do outspeed. That's perfect. Get a flinch. No, he's gonna roost. But the good thing is roost isn't. Yeah, I don't know why he's stalling necessarily. Maybe expecting me to swap out here. But you know what? I'm good if you want to. Oh, come on. Get the flinch. Get the flinch. Give me the flinch, Terrakion. Yeah! Let's go. Perfect. Perfect. Let's get this Iron Head off, buddy. Listen, it's extreme speed. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll be seeing you in the lobby, pal. That's going to be GG's. That was a super good one. EXEGGUTOR out here putting in the finest of work. It did go down to the timer, but listen, brother. He had the Meloetta left, right? Meloetta would obviously get bopped here from the Iron Head. Just going to go ahead and click it. Obviously, the game ends. But listen, Terrakion did super nice here. EXEGGUTOR did really nice, but EXEGGUTOR put in the absolute finest of work. It literally stopped us from getting swept by a Meloetta. But that's going to be GG's to Bacher. Super fun game. If you guys do want to use a team, rental code right here. Here is going to be the rental code for the team we used in today's Wi-Fi battle. The PokePaste will be in the description as well. Don't forget to leave a like on today's video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more Pokemon battles, and let me know in the comments of some Pokemon you want to see us build a team around. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and start working on the next set of Wi-Fi battles. So please have yourselves a great morning, night, evening, day, wherever you're at, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.